turn thermostats to 65 and dress in layers. Police have authorized to remove all persons from makeshift shelters to locations indoors. There is no need to panic. The U.S. Army has authorized the redeployment of 5 helicopter squadrons from the Middle East. Food shipments are on their way and will be distributed.
Morning.
You know, I can put up with your barracuda on our waiting room wall. If you're leaving your laundry in the lab, if you're leaving your nail clippers on anywhere where you feel like leaving them, but I cannot put up with you using our donor room for your one-night stands.
Oh, wait a minute.
Get her out of here.
And there's no her here.
I could hear the two of you going at it in there. And if anyone else would ever bother to show up for work, they would have heard it too.
Come on, it's just one of the videos.
One of the videos? Oh, God.
I'm a consensual adult.
Yeah, why don't you do it at night when nobody's here?
He says I don't.
You know, when your life blows up in your face, you're supposed to do whatever you have to do to put it back together again. Make some changes.
Good point.
So do something.
You just sound mad.
Look, would you do something and put your life back together once in a while?
Now you just sound really mad.
Why don't you go see a lawyer or something? That'll help you out.
Just getting all weird in here. Look, you don't have to get weird about all the babies and stuff. It's how we all got
Look,
here.
look around you. What do you see? These smiling babies, smiling and innocent baby eyes, wide open. What do they see? They're looking at you in the donor room.
All right.
Yo, is that what you want to teach them about the videos?
Shit, it really is how we all got here.
Well, it's not. No. Look, not these children. These children are the products of rational choice, not random accidents.
And they're all a little no mess Messiah.
Yeah, that's right.
No sweat, no tears, no need to clean the sheets up when we're all finished.
Oh, stop!
Most of these things are such an excuse for muffins. You know, they're so full of sugar and fat.
Really?
You might as well call them a cupcake.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it there.
All those babies! Look at all these babies!
Hello, I'm Nan Whiteman. Do you have an appointment?
Actually, no. But I'm off today because of the snow and everything. And I thought, you know, I'm going to make myself a nice dinner. So I found this great Mediterranean recipe for eggplant. And I love eggplant. And of course I was out. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to let a little snow stop me. I got all bundled up. And I hiked to the nearest Safeway. And their produce department was decimated. So then I thought, you know, maybe I'll just walk over to the other store.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm really very, no, you know, I'm not busy at all.
You don't happen to have any eggplants sitting here, do you?
No.
Have you noticed how blue the sky gets when it stops snowing? I've been trying to think what color it's like.
Sky.
Uh-huh.
The way sky should be and almost never is.
Yeah.
Look, is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, I'd like to get some information about your services.
Oh, and the name of your physician?
My physician, Dr. Margaret Hanrahan. No, we don't seem to have any Dr. Hanrahan on file. What?
Sorry.
Why would you? She practices in Massachusetts.
Maybe I should explain to you that we exist here as an adjunct to several groups of gynecologists. We screen donors and guarantee the safety of the product, that sort of thing. So perhaps you'd like to first make an appointment with a fertility specialist, and then maybe we can help you out.
Why would I need to see a fertility specialist? I don't have a fertility problem, at least one that I don't know of.
Yeah, I really don't know.
You know, when I looked this place up, I actually pictured a bank, all gray and carpeted. With those velvet ropes that keep people in line.
You mean the barracuda doesn't read exactly homey?
Well, no, I didn't expect to see that dead fish on the wall. It reads sort of weird.
Yeah, kind of like our client policy.
So I guess this is another futile quest.
Could be.
Oh, Theo, right on cue.
I've got a meeting.
Yeah, well, before you go, would you mind explaining to this very nice young woman who is here, in spite of the few zillion inches more snow that fell last night, and because the school's to close yet, one more time, and the people who work in our lab to consider it another day yet of free leave, could you please explain to her why we can't help her have a child?
Hi, I'm Zoe Cameron.
Cameron?
Zoe's fine.
You married couple? Because that's where our clients are. Married couples.
So if I bought myself a ring at Target, that would be
Found
acceptable.
yourself a nice young man. One father, one mother. That's our recipe here for a healthy kid.
I've been dreaming of babies. Swimming through the air. Sort of like dolphins.
Jesus, man, I don't have time for this.
Meet the boss.
Maybe this is a waste of time. Maybe it's a sign that I shouldn't even be here. Look, I'm sort of on the rebound. It's hard for me to even get up in the morning lately.
Well, maybe your Dr. Hanrahan will have some ideas.
One of us wanted babies, and the other one wanted to travel everywhere around the world, from Mongolia to Madagascar.
I'm sorry. Is there anything really that we can help you with?
Actually, it was Melissa who told me about this place.
Melissa? My Melissa?
I'm her English teacher at Dunbarton.
Miss Cameron, of course.
She's an extraordinary young woman.
Oh, I did try to call you once. I'm really sorry I gave up.
That's okay.
And I'm really sorry I didn't make it back to school night, and I missed the class poetry reading.
It's okay, okay?
She's doing well in English?
She's my best student. She's amazing. But lately I don't know, I think she's going through a little rough patch.
I really can't understand.
Maybe it's something, I don't know, maybe
It says that
it's...
she would have mentioned Offspring Unlimited.
Listen,
Let she tell you all the ways I embarrass her?
Look, I'm not here to go behind her back, Mrs. Whiteman.
You can call me Nan.
Well, maybe she could use a little heart-to-heart, Nan.
Yeah, about what? I'm her clueless mother.
Well, maybe she could use a little, I don't know, reassurance.
About what?
Well, maybe she's missing a few clues herself.
I'll tell you what. Why don't the three of us go and have some lunch together sometime?
Talk to her.